I have gathered you all here today for my funeral.
Huh? Any Big Brother fans out there? Huh? Huh? Any Big Brother fans out there? Huh? Well, hello YouTube. I haven't made a video in a while, so I thought I would just recap you on the past few days. Just a couple of things I documented on my cellular device. So I will start with Thursday. I woke up around 11, and I didn't have class till 2, so I headed across campus to my computer teacher's office to ask him a few questions about an assignment. And during my trek across campus, I stumbled upon this.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm not sure exactly what's going on there, but my guess is that they ran out of building material. I don't know. Pretty much you are screwed if you walk out that door. Better yet, you're dead. So, I was heading across to my dorm, and I stumbled upon a flyer that said something like, celebrate 50 years of UCF, free food, free entertainment. So I said, to hell with class today. So I went to the student union, and I failed to read on the flyer that this event was being put on by some multicultural student club. So pretty much I walked in on a minority fest. And so I just went in, ran around, got my free stuff, got my free Domino's pizza, whatever, ran out, only to be greeted by a monsoon outside. So I'm back into the Festival of Minorities and got me some free entertainment. And at this time, I would like to share with you a few videos. The first is the Disciples of Jesus Christ step team. First of all, I would just like to state that filming people in public environments is not normal, especially on one's own cellular device, so I don't really walk around just filming stuff. So when these people first started their routine, it looked a little like this. Who do we praise? Jesus Christ. Who do we praise? Jesus Christ. Something like that. And it amused me, so I risked my life and I recorded them. There you go, girl. You clap them hands. You clap them.
I see you, Cristiano. I see you, baby.
After that, they proceeded to exit the stage, but I had no idea they were going to do this. I don't know about you, but that beat had my head bopping. Now, my next video is of some Latina sorority who wanted to show their salute or strut or something along those lines. So they all lined up, one behind the other. Now, when I say one behind the other, I mean like one was up the behind of the other. They had like they faces and the other one's back of the other one's head. I don't know. It was another amusing thing, so I recorded it. After that, they decided to put on a little Latina dance show. Now, I won't put you through the torture of watching them at normal speed, so we'll just run through it real quick. Okay, the last one was an African American sorority, and since the previous two performances were so fascinating, I just recorded the whole thing from the time that they started, so I didn't miss a thing.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is LaShonda Johnson, and today I am representing the sophisticated Sigma Epsilon chapter of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated.
And if you're wondering, yes, that was a girl squeaking. They seemed to be real big on the whole squeaking shit that no one could understand. Now I'll play that again. Okay, let's skip the boring stuff. So after this, I went back outside and it wasn't raining too bad, so I booked it to my dorm. Then later on, Thursday night, we're still in the day of Thursday, the day of Thurs, as they call it around here. I was in my dorm and the VMAs were on, so I had that ish on. My next video is from when One Direction was performing. I decided to, pump up the volume so that the neighbors could enjoy some sweet One Direction. But the roomie wasn't a big fan. I actually think he was trying to hide under the covers, but you guys can be the judge of that. Finally, highlight of the night of Thurs. Taylor Swift performed at the VMAs. The next day, of course, was Friday. Of course, the day of Fry. That's just how the people at UCF refer to their days. I'm not sure. I'm getting used to this. But pretty much the day of Fry, I went to my classes and I got finished around 3, whatever. Then I headed back down to my dorm. And then I was like, what's that smell? And then so I realized that I had to do some laundry. I'm not used to doing laundry, so I didn't know that, clothes had to be washed. But before embarking on my journey to the laundry room, my roommate wanted to warn me to watch my clothes because there have been reports of people putting stuff in other people's clothes or into the machine and messing up people's clothes. So I went downstairs. I chose the least sketchy looking washing machine, inspected it, looked around, spun it a few times, and then I threw my clothes in through the detergent and whatever, washed it. Then I watched them spin and spin and spin in water and get washed for 40 minutes. And pretty much once they were done, I looked around, found the least sketchy looking dryer, inspected it again, looked around, spun it around a few times. Then I threw my clothes in, threw the dryer sheet in, whatever, just to watch them for another hour, spin around and dry.
Oh wow, those are some sexy green underwears in there. Where did you get them?
Boy, was that the highlight of my day, I must tell you.
This girl had green undies in her dryer as well.
But later on, I heard that people were putting Mexican food in the washer machines, so thank God I stayed there. Thank the Lord. That's what I say. I didn't end up with chips and queso covered shorts, or enchilada underwear, Just making some references, putting the Mexican food and the clothes together. I thought it was funny. Oh my gosh. I don't know why these sick kids would do such a thing. Did their parents not teach them that you're supposed to wash the Chinese food, not the Mexican food, before you eat it? I learned that when I was this many years old. I mean, common sense. So I headed down to the UCF arena to see the Avengers. I got there and they had this huge blow-up screen set up outside in front of the arena, and my hands are up here. Guess what's about to happen? It starts raining. So basically they moved all their stuff into the lobby of the arena, and I was stuck outside waiting in line to get into the arena while it poured, with no umbrella. So once I got in, I found a nice seat with a few friends, and I got me some free cotton candy and popcorn while we waited for the movie to start. And just as they were starting the movie, some girl next to me starts passing out at her table and acting all weird, and so UCF police showed up, and they called the paramedics, and the paramedics had to make their way through a huge crowd of packed college students. By the way, check it out. I'm pretty sure we were over the maximum capacity posted for that lobby. Anywho, they make their way through and they start running tests on this girl and monitoring her, and pretty much now I have video of it because it was amusing, so I recorded it. And I just wanted you guys to let you guys know in advance that you will hear the movie in the background, and then when you hear it get quiet, it's quiet because the people who set up the event plugged too much stuff into one outlet with extension cords and power strips, and pretty much they blew the circuit, and this huge inflatable screen now deflated on a bunch of college students who were sitting on the ground in front of the screen because they needed to fit everyone in this little lobby so that everyone could enjoy the Avengers. So you enjoy this video.
Someone tripped.
And now, today, which is the day of sun, I went to a workshop to learn read paper. Oh, shoot, where did I put it? Here it is. To learn how to master effective communication strategies, gain tools to cope with stressful situations, learn to listen and be heard, and improve your conflict management skills to positively impact your future career and relationship. And that was pretty fun, I guess. I basically just sat there and listened to them tell me, like, oh, listen to your partner, and, you know, don't debut or something like that. And, I don't know, like, what's a healthy relationship? And, I don't know. I was too busy playing with, like, these pipe cleaners, and because, like, what they did was they put pipe cleaners and, like, doodle paper and crayons, whatever, in the middle of the table. So, I mean, it was an 8-hour workshop. So, I mean, what are you going to do? Just sit there for 8 hours like... So they put, like, pipe cleaners and doodle paper out. And so, like, if you got bored, you could, like, play with the pipe cleaners and draw whatever you want. And so, basically, this is what I made right here. I call this the earpiece with an antenna, because it's an earpiece and it has an antenna right here. And basically what you can do is you put it like this, and the antenna, you know, picks up signal, and then basically the signal, you know, you can hear stuff and you can talk like this, hello, how's it going? And then they talk back to you like, oh, it's going great. You get it? Because they're sunglasses made out of pipe cleaners. Isn't that so clever? So, that is my recap of the past few days. I hope you all had a great past few days, and thank you for watching. And as Marilyn Monroe said, dogs never bite me, just humans.